Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I posted some videos in the past and stuff like that. I wanted to show a game today. It's an import game from Japan. It's only in Japan. Unfortunately, it's not here released out in the U.S., which is called Kamen Rider Climax Scramble here, as you can see. Um, It's an import, like I said, it's an import game. This particular one is a fighting game. It's only released out on the Nintendo Switch, and you can only import it. I ended up getting it on PlayAsia.com if you want to purchase it. It's a pretty good fighting game overall. You play a different Kamen Rider. If anybody's not familiar with the Kamen Rider franchise, it's more or less kind of like your Power Rangers, but it's more popular over in Japan than it is here in the U.S. And I kind of wanted to get my thoughts on it and how is it good or is it bad in 2023, and should you buy it? If you're not a Kamen Rider fan, such as I am, unfortunately, you're not gonna like the game. Most people are mostly into the Power Rangers, aka the Sentai series that are known in Japan as the Sentai. They were pretty much brought over here back in 94, 91, somewhere around there. And they're pretty much known for the original Power Rangers here in the U.S., which is the Dinosaur Ranger, and in Japan, they're known as like I said, the Super Sentai, where they were imported here from Japan. My thing is, they try to bring out the Super not Super Sentai, but the uh, Kamen Rider series out here in the U.S., but unfortunately, it did not do very well. It came out roughly around, I would say 93, 95, somewhere around there. It was kind of after when the first series of the Power Rangers came out. A lot of people didn't care too much for it, including myself. That was pretty much a bad representation of the Kamen Riders franchise. Um, you can pretty much find, if you want to check out any of the Kamen Rider episodes, they're pretty much, you can find them on YouTube or third party anime sites and stuff like that. So it pretty much, I've seen a few episodes which are in a different category. My take on it is that I kind of want to bring this game out to light because not a lot of people know about this game. And is it on the PS4? Yeah, it is on the PS4 as well as this version is the Nintendo Switch version, which I kind of wanted to give you guys a take and my thought on it. It's a fighting game where you can play a certain Kamen Riders. You can play with pretty much a certain amount of them. Unlike the Power Rangers game that was released for the Nintendo Switch as well and for PC. I think it was out on PS4 as well. It didn't. It was good, but it really wasn't. It didn't have a lot of characters and It didn't have a lot of. It had a lot of diversity. I'm sorry, but it didn't have a lot of characters in there, which was kind of a little disappointing. I wanted to see a little bit more Power Rangers in the overall fighting game for the Nintendo Switch. And yes, I do own that copy, yes, and I will be doing a video on that and stuff. So I just kind of want to bring my take on the Kamen Riders and how it plays and how the gameplay, how you guys would like it, and what so forth. So as you can see here, you can pick from either overall, where you want to pick on the side, on the left hand side, you can pick if you want your characters on overall, or you can pick the opposite side where, like in the Dragon Ball series, where, you can have your characters in the back. So look from the back area. So that kind of gives a little bit of where you can, if you're used to that kind of fighting style. So I'm gonna go with overall. I just kind of want to see where, like I said, bring this game to light, because like I said, a lot of people don't know about it, which is, pretty sad, but there's a select few that do. So let's get this started. You can actually use the motion control in this game, which is actually pretty good. um, I prefer the button control, which I am a classic gamer. As I stated in my last video, or if I did, I grew up in the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, so I'm kind of used to the controls. So I'm not used to the motion controls, so I just kind of feel they're a little wonky on that. So let's put that. Do you want the normal control? Like if you want, uh, change the option, you can change it in the options as much as you want. You can have a standard control or simplified. Basically, the computer will do all the work for you. So which would kind of suck, but I rather go normal. So I haven't played this game too much, so it's a treat for you as much as it is for me. So let's get going. Make sure if you do use the motion control, just make sure you use your wrist strap so it won't fly into the TV. If most of you do use TV, just make sure you do that and be safe if you are playing this game. So let's get going. Control set. Mind you, every time you start up the game, you can see the control set every single time. So, like I said, this game was made by Bandai. It was brought out about a couple years. It came out about maybe a year or 2 years ago. So, if you want to find this game, you can. Like I said, I did buy it on the what was it? Oh, I am so sorry. My apologies. PlayAsia.com. So if you want to purchase the game, you can. Or if you want to go to Amazon, they do have it available, relatively available. Did I pay a pretty penny for the game? Yeah, the game is roughly about $70, to be honest with you. So it's kind of high. It's kind of pricey for import game, but that's why back in the day, pretty much when you bought an import game on PlayStation, when you could import the games and stuff like that, or any other system, you had to pretty much pay a high price. So nowadays, I think the companies have been a little bit more lenient on import games. So you can play import games. So like I said, but you can play the story in this game. You can do story mode. You can do free battle. You can do tutorial. And your profile, data require avatar posters, whatnot. Let's see if we can. Let's try that. See if we can go into that. Player data. I really haven't played too much of it. When I bought it, I pretty much bought it. I moved as we all do. We kind of move on to new games when they come out. So. I just kind of want, like I said, give my thoughts on this. So I didn't play too much of it. Avatar view, avatar. I haven't unlocked anything, as you can see here. So it's pretty much a clean slate. View posters. I think I unlocked one, which is pretty cool. Like I said, it is a fighting game. Let me see here. So we're gonna go to story mode. Story. And see how that goes. You can play 2 players in story mode, and you can play 1 player. So it's either or how you guys want to do it. If you have a brother, or if you have a family member, or a friend that comes over, and you guys are into like Kamen Riders and stuff like that, it's pretty much you can play back and forth, whatnot, or share the story. So unfortunately, like in the Power Rangers series, I think in the Power Rangers game, Battle for the Grid, that was one. Battle for the Grid, I don't think it was 2 players, single story mode, I'm not for sure, but I do know for sure it was 1 player. I did kind of play that one. Like I said, they didn't have a lot of selection of Power Rangers in that one. Like I said, if you want to compare these guys to Power Rangers, it's pretty much on the same level. They're pretty popular in Japan, just not here in the US as far as the Power Rangers are. So we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna pick a controller. I do have my Nintendo Switch controller. So as you see, this is a Nintendo Switch. So unfortunately, this game is not available for PC in the U.S. I don't know in Japan how it is, but here in the U.S. it's not available. Unfortunately, like I said, I paid about 70 buck retail price for it to have it imported. So like I said, if you want to pick it up on Amazon, it's probably expensive too. So I'm just trying to give you guys a take on how this game goes and whatnot. So okay, so you got that. You can walk around a little bit here. The graphics are not Power Rangers level a little bit. We all know the Nintendo Switch is not powerful, but per se, but how they kind of make a little compromises here and there just to make the graphics look a little bit better. One of the poor choice of it, which is a sad shame, which is Mortal Kombat, the remake, which was a bad port. So, like I said, I think I made a video on that. I'm not for sure. If I didn't, I'm gonna explain why my take on that. I feel they should have make a cell shaded version of the game, make their own version like the Switch version of it, and then kept the other version on the Xbox, PC, whatnot. That one was fine because the graphics are great. It's just that on the Switch they should have done a little better, and I think they kind of should have went like a cartoony, maybe not too cartoony, but like a cell shaded type game for Mortal Kombat the remake. So for them to make a couple of compromises like that was pretty bad. So it wasn't a good game. It's a good fighting game, but it's just not good as far as that. And the way they're charging $70 for that versus $70 for this, I would kind of go with the Kamen Rider more than I would have went for Mortal Kombat. So, like I said, I just want to kind of give my thoughts on that. So let's get going. We're gonna go start. Okay, we're just loading here. We're at 70%, I believe. Okay, 90%. It's just sad the Nintendo Switch kind of because of the limitation of the hardware. It's kind of sad that they can't. Hopefully they're gonna bring it out. Hopefully they're gonna bring out the new Switch sometime soon. And it will be able to use the play our old games and stuff like that. So, and it'll be a little better hardware. So, okay. So it says story clear condition, defeat 5 enemies, and clear condition require 3 rider boost. Which I'm not familiar with that one, so we'll figure that out together and see how that goes. Ready? Go! So as you can see, it's like the computer's doing a little bit more damage than I am. I'm running around, of course. I'm getting my butt handed to me. Okay, I was trying to figure out the there we go, but you kind of see the graphics are a little wonky, but it is what it is for the Switch. I kind of did like a little whirlwind there. Let's see here. As you can see, kind of makes a little change here. So he's down. I guess there's one more guy we have to fight. I know I keep pressing the same button. Like I said, I've never really played this game too much, so... Oh, you can block. Well, good thing the NPC was the one who filled in for me. The voice is in Japanese. As you can see, the text is in English, um, per se. Uh, as you can see, I did pretty. I think I did pretty poor. Well, let me see. Did I do pretty poorly? Yeah, I think I did. I think I was the guy in the pink or whatever with the pink mask. Uh, I did a little damage there. But I would like to see a more powerful Switch hopefully come out in 2025. Would I think it come out in 2024? Probably not. Only for the simple fact that as much as we want one in 2024, I don't think we're going to get one anytime soon. Because you got Princess Peach coming out, which stay tuned for that. That's gonna be one of the videos I'm gonna be coming out with. Another one, I'm gonna be coming. I'm gonna be buying the Mario Wonder, and I will be giving my thoughts and review on that. I don't want to give my thoughts and reviews now and talk about it because I don't get review codes. So, like I said, my channel is just starting out, so I don't get review codes right now. So, let's go ahead and confirm. Okay, we're gonna do episode 2. I thought that I wish there was some kind of cutscene maybe, after you fight. The story mode is a little funky. I think, from what we played on the first battle, you think that there would be some kind of cutscene, like a story, like going into there, but I kind of think the little, cutscene is a little. There's no cutscene, but maybe I might. We'll try it. See if if the second bonus mission has a cutscene. So we're gonna go ahead. Go. But I like the little chibi how he looks, where he goes like that with a little hand. So, little chibi or whatnot. So it kind of reminds me of the Dragon Ball Kakarot, where if you go to the online mode, you can go around and walk around with a little chibi, either whatever your avatar you choose, like Goku, Vegeta, or Majin Buu, or whoever, and you can walk around with the little chibi characters. So I thought that was pretty cool in that one too. So, let's see here. Okay, this one kind of looks a little bit better because that last stage didn't do the game justice. So this one kind of looks a little bit better. Defeat 6 enemies, story clear condition, mission clear condition, clear within, oh boy, 240 seconds. Let's hope we can do this. Ow! Beat me up! Save me! It's not like your actual fighting games like Street Fighter, like your side-scrolling Street Fighter game. It's not kind of your Street Fighter game. Your side scrollers or whatnot. So, she's 3D fighter type game. Could the graphics be a little bit better? Yeah, I mean a little bit. It can only do what it can on the Nintendo Switch. That's why I'm hoping, when the new Nintendo Switch come out, it can do a little bit better as far as graphics. Hopefully to improve sharper edges and stuff like that. There we go. Oh, okay. But the graphics pretty cool for what they are. Yeah, I still think so. Will they look better on the PlayStation 4? Yeah, by far. We all know, the Nintendo Switch can do some pretty amazing graphics. Zelda is one of them. What is the other one? The second game, I forgot. I am totally, my mind is spaced out a little bit. For those Zelda games, they did pretty good. And I know for them to bring out The Witcher on the Nintendo Switch was actually pretty good. It was pretty amazing what they did with it. Is it on par with the PC or the PlayStation game? No. Or Xbox? No. It's nowhere near it. But they had to make some compromises. Unfortunately, with the Nintendo Switch, they have to make some compromises. But what I would like to see from Nintendo, if they can, and possibly bring out a portable version of the Nintendo Switch 2, and then bring out a home console. I know a lot of people are like, well, why would a home console? Because I feel that with a home console, they wouldn't have to make any compromises. So they would probably put a little bit more horsepower than they would into the normal, the Nintendo Switch 2 or whatnot. Would I see it? Would there probably be a price increase? Probably, yeah. Like when they did the Nintendo Switch OLED, they did a $50 increase only because of the screen. Would this game probably look better on the OLED? Probably. I can try to view that, but I try to keep everything on the TV. But if you guys want to see a handheld version of this, I can go ahead and do it. I can go ahead and make a video of that and try to post that for you guys. So it's kind of a little story here, as you kind of see. It's not the greatest story per se. Like I said, I would rather see it. I would rather hope they would have put a cutscene in it in the story mode, which makes it a little bit more interesting. But for the most part, it's kind of it kind of feels a little bare bone a little bit. As for what it is. Excuse me. But could you put this as a must buy? Yeah, if you're in, like I said before, if you're in the little Kamen Riders thing, yeah, I would say so. Is it worth $70 to import? No. I would have to say no. Like I said, if you're a person that's into the Kamen Rider series, yeah, it's a no-brainer. But if you are not into the Kamen Riders, like I said, if you're not into the Kamen Rider franchise, then no. I would say no, do not buy it, because you're gonna waste your money and you're probably gonna be disappointed. That's why I'm kind of bringing this game to light a little bit, so you guys know what you're getting into if you decide to purchase this game. Like I said, there's really not an online mode, like if you want to fight other people per se, like online battles and stuff like that. There's none. There really isn't none. It's pretty much a, couch co-op type game. So if you want, like I said, if you want to sit with family members or whatnot, or sit with a little brother and play with him, or if he's in something like this, then yeah, it'd be something cool, pretty cool to get. But like when this thing comes up, the game looks really, really nice. But it's like when it get into the gameplay, it kind of looks a little funky. So for that, it's pretty much a hit or miss. It is kind of a hit or miss kind of game. There are a lot of people pick this game up. No, I don't think it did very, very well. But I think it probably did very well in Japan. As far as that. Ooh, you knocked me over. Oh, I did a tornado. Cool. So I'm thinking you can do like power moves in here too. You can block. Okay, it's kind of hard. Okay, there we go.
俺は最低最悪の魔王にはならない。ストーリークリア。
So like I said, it's a good game for what it is. I mean, it's not worth $70, no. But like I said, the series, the franchise, when they tried to bring it out here, in the U.S., it did not do very, very well. They canceled it after like maybe one season, and I that when they brought that series out, when they tried to bring it out, it did not do the franchise justice because I think that they could have done a lot better by representing the Kamen Rider franchise than to bring out that show the way it was. Like I said, it maybe lasted maybe almost one season, if not that, maybe a few episodes. I may have kept it maybe once or twice, but after that, I was kind of really disappointed with it. How they represented the Kamen Riders. Uh, the story is what it is. It's a little lackluster on cutscenes. I mean, not cutscenes on yeah, cutscenes. Yeah, sorry. It's a little lackluster on cutscenes, which is sad. Yeah, I think if they would have added cutscenes in here, it would have done a lot better. Explaining the story a little bit more, whatnot. But I guess the only reason why I think it kind of went like with a budget type thing, which is kind of sad because you want to, if your franchise is not doing enough in another country, and for people that like me that import games and stuff like that, then you would think that you would try to get more people to talk about your game, bring more into the game, tell people, because everything pretty much nowadays spread word of mouth. So if somebody's talking positive about a game, yeah, that next person gonna be like, "Ooh, okay, I want to buy it." Okay, well, they're gonna say, "Oh, well," and you see a little gameplay, you can be like, "Oh, well, I want that game too," and it would have spread word of mouth, and I think it would have done a lot better. So like I said, I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on, because I know, like I said, a lot of people does not know about this game, and it's probably very few channels out there that kind of do these type of games and stuff like that. I'm one of them. So, like I said, I like to import my games, and I will play a pretty penny for them. Like I said, it was not per se as is it worth 70, like I said before, is it worth $70? No, it's not worth the price tag. But if you're a big fan and you're willing to, and you don't mind chalking out the money, then yeah, if it's not worth it to somebody else, just because it's not worth it to someone else doesn't mean it's not worth it to you. So just because you're not willing to pay out the money doesn't mean somebody else will not go ahead and do that. So that's my thought on this game. We're gonna cut the video now. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up on this game, and if you should buy it or whatnot, and if it's worth it in 2023. If it's kind of a quick up. If you're in a kind of a quick type of game and you just kind of want to do a quick match and just bring up a little fighting or something just for an hour, just to kill an hour or something like that, or if you're on a plane or something, handheld, everybody mostly plays their games in handheld. I kind of do sometimes, but I kind of don't. But I rather play my games on the TV or anything. But for me personally, I think that the Kamen Rider franchise should make a comeback. I know they have the toys and stuff like that. They have the Power Rangers. They got the toys and stuff like that. The Sentai toys as well. In Japan. So I'm gonna cut this game short and give my thoughts. And my thought is, should you buy this game? Yeah, just give it a try. Who knows? You might be one of those people out there that really like the kind of game, and just for a little quirky fun or whatnot. Did the graphic do it any justice? No. I mean, it is what it is on the Nintendo Switch. So, like I said, they came out with this game on the PlayStation 4. So, the graphics are gonna look a little bit better and a little bit cleaner. Everybody knows like the Nintendo Switch. Sometimes the games look a little muddy. Sometimes the game kind of look a little muddy. Sometimes depending on what game and how the graphics are. We all know that kind of happened with the Mortal Kombat remake. So a lot of people are a little disappointed in that. Some people still purchase that game because only for the simple fact that some people just purchase the game just for the portability. Just to have the portability. They don't care about the graphics or how it looks. It's just the portability of the game, and that you can take it on the plane or in the car if you're on road trips and stuff like that. So my little thought is, should you buy it like for a little brother, or should you buy it for your son or your kid or whatnot? And is it worth buying? Yeah, it is worth buying. So I would say yeah. you know, Try to look for a sale if you can. If you can't find it on sale or whatnot on Amazon or whatnot, because like I said, I think they just previously had their Prime thing, so they're starting to run a little bit more better deals and stuff. So if you want to check this game out, go for it. Like I said, the game is called Kamen Rider Climax Scramblers or whatever. So if you want to just check it out, just go for it. That's my thought on it. And like I said, just stay up, keep you guys up, and I will catch you guys on the next one. And you guys stay safe and like and subscribe to my channel. If you like this content, like and subscribe. That would very much appreciate it and would help me out. And you guys stay awesome and see you on the next video.